welcome if you're new, welcome back to my channel if you're maybe me. Anyway, so today's video is gonna be another rant diary, but this time with a twist. We are gonna be doing a new series called WTF moments, okay? So like videos or clips that I found like very intriguing, exciting, that I want to share with you guys and stuff like that. So we're just gonna go ahead and dive into this video and y'all gonna watch with me, right? Okay.
Did you guys see this? Apparently this weird orb was hovering above Manchester Airport and then it shot down to the ground and hovered right above it, and a co-pilot got this image. There's video as well, which I'll show you in a minute. I did a little research and it seems like they might be trying to cover this up. Here's a video of it hovering above the airport. You can see it like right there. So this is where things get a little weird. It was originally posted by Captain Bigelow on X, and then that account was deleted. It said that these clips were from June, but it was recently reported on as if it recently happened. And shout out to Glam Ham for pointing that out. Apparently security was called and they tried to get a closer look, but it ended up shooting back into the sky at like a gravity-defying speed. So remember how the original poster on X said that the clips were from June? Well, also in June, Manchester Airport had a weird power outage in 2 terminals. It was even reported on. The managing director at the airport also said this: there was a big power spike in our electrical system due to a failure earlier this morning. Now I know this is going to sound crazy, but there is a Harvard professor that's an astrophysicist that thinks that UAP might be able to travel through portals essentially created by the company CERN. You know, that whole particle collider thing that they built that has the potential to make mini black holes essentially. They admitted to that. And they apparently have been experimenting on how to detect other dimensions, like 6 other dimensions at that. This is starting to sound like an episode of Stranger Things, which apparently was based on a real thing called the Montauk Project. And if you guys want me to dive into that, you know I will.
Okay guys, when I first saw this clip, I was like, what? WTF? Like, I wanted to know, like, as soon as I saw what he was talking about, because there was a lot of videos talking about that whole hovering in the airport. There was a lot of videos. I saw it on my For You page, and then I saw his when I was looking, like, deep diving into it. And then he's talking about the montage, you know, and I was like, okay, so what's that? So then he actually did, so I went on his page and I went into a deep dive and I actually found the part 2 of this video, of that, the second part of what he was saying. So we're gonna go ahead and watch that too.
Here's 8 dark truths about the Montauk Project that makes you question whether it's legit. Did you know that Stranger Things is actually based off the Montauk Project, and the original screenplay was actually called Montauk? So this will be one of the most out there theories that I'll probably cover, but there are real facts about it that make it seem a little bit more legit. So the theory is that at Montauk Air Force Base on Long Island, and underneath the base, that they conduct experiments on kidnapped kids. Apparently they take kids that are either homeless or from sex workers, or maybe their parents are alcoholics and just don't have means to go after them, and they're taken to this base into rooms deep underground, and they perform crazy experiments to try to learn more about mind control. And these kids are called Montauk boys, and there's apparently a thing called the Montauk chair that they would use and strap the kid into, the one with the most psychic ability, and then there would be a kid next to him as like almost like a fuel source, and then they would shoot like electromagnetic waves into the chair and just kind of see what happens. Apparently they were hoping it would amplify these psychic abilities and give them insight into the mind, and also potentially time travel and time manipulation. And according to the book, one of the last experiments that they did, the psychic was able to conjure a monster out of thin air that rampaged the base, ended up killing people, and I think they kind of shut down the experiments after that. Again, I know that sounds crazy and pretty much the exact scene from the first season of Stranger Things, which is pretty cool, but here's where the facts come in. So the author of the book, The Montauk Project Experiments in Time, he was supposedly someone that worked on the project but had suppressed memories, and then they later came to light. And after the book was published, other people started to come out saying that they had these weird suppressed memories about being a Montauk boy. Now a lot of people may have just been trying to get attention, but here's where the weird things come in. So one of the people that came forward saying that they had these suppressed memories said that they have memories of being drugged with LSD and taken to the acid room, where there was this colorful paintings everywhere and they were just given the drug over and over. Years later, in 1993, someone broke in and went exploring with some friends, and they had a VHS camera and they recorded the whole thing. It's like an hour and a half, but they found the acid room. It was this room painted with all these psychedelic colors, and it wasn't graffiti because it was too well done, like the ceiling, the walls, and everything. So how creepy is that? And while exploring on that same trip, they found a room with receipts on the ground that showed that they were buying 80 grand worth of food every month in 1985, which was years after it had been decommissioned. That's pretty strange. This is an actual picture of the Montauk Air Force Base, and according to the official blueprints for the base, there's no underground tunnels and rooms and all of that. But to me, there looks like there's something right there. So this base was one of 12 that had this type of radar system, and all of them were decommissioned about the same time, including this one, but all of them were broken down except for this base. And after they stopped using this base and decommissioned it, they gave it to the state of New York to be a state park, but the government still highly patrols it, like actual government blacked out vehicles.
Okay, so I did think of trying to find part 2 of him going more in depth into that clip, but then I told myself, you know what, no, I'm not gonna do that, because then I'll just be on that app for too long than I needed to. So I just simply got off. First, let's just talk about what we just heard, what we just learned. I personally feel like that's a bit creepy, yet interesting. It kind of captures my attention. Like, I really would want to one of these days go into deep dive into this, but I just feel like right now in my life cycle or my life schedule, I don't really have room to be doing my nerdy things like I usually do, where I just sit there for hours and hours scrolling through articles and stuff trying to find things. Maybe in the future I'll look into that clip, but to me that was a bit scary, because if this actually did happen, where kids that were kidnapped, instead of the authorities looking them to their parents, they kept them in those places and did experiments on them. I've never really gotten into Stranger Things, but my siblings are obsessed with Stranger Things. They watch it literally every day, especially my 11-year-old and 10-year-old sisters. They really love Stranger Things. They're obsessed with them. They were literally Stranger Things characters last Halloween. So yeah, I did see season 1 and 2, of course, when it first came out, and seeing those kids trapped down and those things, how they were being treated and basically electrocuted and abused, and then there was like a that black hole came out with that creature and stuff, and they had to basically try to beat the creature. Seeing that and imagining that actually coming to life, it's like, my fucks, like, it's crazy. Like, imagine that, like, imagine experiencing that. And then he did talk about how in the clip we just watched, how he said that some of those kids did in fact came out and said, like, I was in that room, I was there. So it's like they just like did all these experiments to these boys, gave them all these like abilities, and then just threw them out into the world, because one of the kids ended up unaliving the employees in the basement, so they had to close it down. I'm just like, why are they messing with things? Like, why can't they just let things be? You know what I'm saying? But that's one thing. I do want to do two things at a time. I know this is a series, so we're gonna be doing this every Friday. I'm going to be posting this WTF. I was thinking about doing it Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, posting them, but then that would mean I would have to post 2 videos on Wednesday, so I can't really do that. But let's go ahead and see my other clip that I was going to share with you guys. So I do have this clip that I want to watch with you guys. It's about how we really don't have any privacy in America, and I already knew this, but I didn't know it was this bad. Okay, let's get into it.
It's getting weird, y'all. It's getting weird. I just watched a woman TikTok, and she was showing us an app where you can watch any camera in the world, and you can type in certain cities, states, and it'll show you cameras from people's homes without them being aware. It'll show you cameras from any street light. Basically, any camera device in your home can be tapped into, including the Wi-Fi boxes. I used to make videos about this back in the day. But somebody in the comment, I went to the comment section because I was a little freaked out. Even though I know this information, it just rubbed me in a weird way. Like, damn, people will really get on this website to look at somebody in their home and this person can't do anything about it. But somebody in the comments was like, and that's how you know they don't take missing people seriously, or something along the lines of that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, in this day and age, bro, if a person is missing, bro, we gotta question who really got them, because they right. If I can get on a website and watch a lady feed her baby without her knowing, y'all can't use these superpowers to get these kids or get anybody that's been snatched up who can't be found. What if they're not supposed to be found because the person who took them is?
The way he said the person who took them could, whatever the person who took them could be, you know what? I genuinely do agree, because it's like, how the hell can people literally, like humans, like regular civilians, could go on a website and see what's going on in someone else's house? So like, what if GOVT is out here collecting people for experiments? Because remember how like they said aliens are in the ocean, right? What if, and they said that aliens are able to communicate with other people, like humans like us. How the hell would they know that? They have to use some of those kidnapped kids to experiment on them and see what's up with it, right? I just think that's what it is. So I should really be careful with the things I say too, because I don't want to get taken away. But yeah, the fact that, like, and then I was watching other clips. I didn't save all of them because I'm not about to reset my storage like that. But I just kept that one because that one was the first one that came on my For You page. But like, can you guys believe that your child's monitor, like your baby's monitor that you are using to feel safe and secluded and watch your baby from your living room, it could be hacked into and someone could be watching it? And I'm like, what? Excuse me? And like, just the other day, I was telling my mom how I want, when I get my new apartment, I would like to put a camera in my living room, kitchen, and bathroom hallway, like the hallway where it connects to your bedrooms and your bathroom. And then I want to have a camera in front of my door as well, just to be safe. That's what I wanted to invest in. And she was like, that would be smart, you know? And I was like, yeah. But now I'm not so sure after seeing that video. Like, it's so funny because that same day that I said that afternoon I saw this video. God was like, don't even bother doing it. God said, don't do it. So I'm just gonna put one in front of my door, just so intruders don't come in. If I have a balcony or a back door, I'll put one there too. That's where it's gonna be, because what else can I do, you know? Man, that shocked me. Both of those clips shocked me, and I want to share with you guys. This is WTF. Get into it, or get loose with it. Let me stop. So that's all, guys. I want you guys to, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. If you guys like this series, I have many more I want to do. It's a 3-part series. I don't think I'm gonna do it for a bunch of times. It's just gonna be a 3-part series. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay. Okay. Anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and turn on the post notification bell, ching ching ching, because you want to see more of my goofiness, because I want to see more of what you, period. Okay. I'm just go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Be part of my beautiful babies. Bye.